Hello everybody, Glenda Mollet here and welcome to my craft room tonight. We are going to stamp together. Just get my computer set up here so I can watch for comments. And I have a new earphone, so I'm hoping that it's...
Hello everybody.
It is working. Okay, good. Hey Norma. Oh, good. So apparently you can hear me, which is a good thing. And when I turn my head and when I walk away, you're going to be able to come with me because Merry Christmas to me. I got a brand new set of earphones. They're skull candy. Never heard of them before, but you know, they work. So that's a good thing. Hey Valerie. Yeah, so do a little chit chat here while people are coming in. How was everybody's Christmas? Besides cold. It's been quite cold here. It's still quite cold here. It is -7 right now, which probably doesn't sound really cold if you live in a place where you're used to -28, but we have a lot of humidity in the air, which makes it even colder. Hi, Holly. I had a wonderful Christmas. It was really nice, small and quiet. Got to talk to the northern grandkids and watch them open some of their Christmas presents. Oh, that's good, Valerie. Nice. Well, we weren't going to have Christmas Eve dinner together, but the local family decided we were, so I made prawn curry with quinoa, and it was a big hit. Of course, the youngest local grandson ate chicken nuggets because that's his thing. Hi, Shanna. So I cooked dinner on Christmas Eve, and then I cooked dinner on Christmas Day. So let me tell you how cooked out I am. I don't want to cook now for a long time. Because you know me and cooking. It's not one of my favorite things to do, I tell you. Okay. So, this card uses the Eden's Garden Suite, which is only available till, well, the stamp set and the dies. Yes, Shanna, way too much cooking for me. But you know, I was really smart. I got a little tiny 6.5 kilo turkey. And I bought some metal takeout container things. So after dinner was over, I put 2 metal containers on the counter and told the other 2 families to fill her up. And I didn't want them going home empty-handed. So they took 90% of the turkey away with them. Hi, Carmen. So I don't have a lot of leftovers. But I went through my freezer because I knew there was another turkey carcass in there from Thanksgiving and I wanted to get the turkey stock going. And I discovered 3 more small bags of diced up turkey. So I have, my turkey stock is done. The diced up turkey is done. So tomorrow I am going to make some kind of soup with some of it and I'm going to freeze the stock for the rest. Oh, good, Val. I'm glad it arrived with a free stamp. Yay! Yeah. Okay, back to Eden's Garden. So Eden's Garden, the stamp set and the dies are in the new catalog, the new mini catalog. So they're carrying over. But the paper and the garden gems and that cotton paper, hi, Yvonne, they're not carrying over. And as far as I know, these are still available to purchase. But I'm not 100% sure. I did check yesterday. They were, so hopefully they're still available. Okay. So don't let me forget the draw tonight. I've got it all ready. It's over here on the side. So just don't let me forget to do the draw before I say goodbye. Hopefully I'm going to remember. And I'm also going to use a stitched rectangle for die for the inside. And there's some gold embossing. So I posted the recipe so you guys could stamp along with me if you wanted. Is anybody going to be stamping with me, or are you just going to be watching? I have my bits already done. My envelope is already folded because I've got leftover designer paper, so why not use it, right? Oh, Valerie, such a smart ass. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I have a 5 1/4 by 4 piece, but oh well. Anyways, evening evergreen base, and then a piece. Oh yes, I was going to say, oh my God, I made it too short, but no, I didn't. A piece of Ever Eden designer paper. It's 4 by 4 and 5/8. Then a piece of gold foil that is 1 1/2 by 5. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to cut this out for the bottom of that. So that'll go on there like that. And then I already cut this out because I had one left over from last time. Oh, good. Yay! There are stampers. I'm glad. Let's see. Norma's stamping. Holly's trying to stamp. Yvonne. Carmen is vegging. Good for you, Carmen. And then this one is 3 by 3. And this one is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And it's going to layer on there. Now, if I hadn't already cut this out, I would have had another piece that was 1 1/2 by 1 1/2, but I had leftover, so that's why it's there. This piece is for the sentiment, and it is 2 by 5/8. This one is for the inside, and then apparently I'm going to die cut from this one, because, you know, I put the wrong size, but as long as it works, that's the important thing. So I'm going to show you some masking technique tonight. So let me get my stamp. So I'm going to use the big stamp from Eden's Garden. And then I've already cut out the mask that I'm going to lay over the top, and then add in the cherry cobbler branches and some gold embossed branches. I have my embossing buddy, and hopefully if I put it there, I'm going to remember to use it. Because, you know, I have all the best of intentions and then it doesn't work. So I'm using Versamark because I have gold embossing, evening evergreen, and cherry cobbler. Kind of like Christmas colors, but not a Christmas card. Okay, so I'd really like to know why my internet keeps stopping every once in a while when I'm either on live on Facebook or watching live on Facebook. And it only does it on Facebook. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, inked it all up. And I have to take, I have a sweatshirt on, and now I'm getting warm because my door is closed. So just let me flip it off because I have a shirt on underneath. So not that you guys could see me. Oh, so did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas? We were very lucky. We were very lucky. All I wanted for Christmas was pictures of my grandchildren. And apparently they're on their way. Okay, so I'm just lining that up so that it's straight. I don't know why. I just did. Because this is just going to go in the middle. And I did get the new earbuds. And so far, they seem to be working okay. So I'm going to stamp this. And then while it's drying, let's do an experiment. I'm going to turn away from my phone with my headphones on and see if you guys can still hear me. So I'm backing up. Tell me if you can still hear me as good when I'm turned around with my back facing my phone. Can you still hear me? I'm coming back again. There we go. Oh, lots of chocolates and homemade jam. Yay. Okay, so I've got my image stamped. Oh, good. Well, not as good, but we can hear is better. But I actually got 2 pairs of earphones. Because apparently I mentioned more than once that I needed them. So Ted got me some and my local family got me some. So we'll try on Thursday night and see what the other pair sounds like to see which one I want to keep. Okay, so I've got my mask on there now. Not as loud, but can hear. Wow. That shouldn't happen. You should be able to hear me exactly the same. Because that means you're still listening from my phone. You're not listening from my earbud. Which is just weird. Okay. I'm taking this image. I'm going to... let's see now. Where do I want to put it? I want to make sure that I leave room to put the gold ones in here. Oh, Sugar Shack, look at that. I'm going to have to put a bling there. Okay, I'm not liking that. Well, let it go, Mollet. Just let it go. We'll put one this way. But when I didn't wear them, okay, so I'm taking my earbud out. Now I'm going to turn around and do exactly the same thing and tell me if it was different or if you could still hear me. So I'm backing up, turning around, talking with my back to the phone. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Coming back now. So, did you hear me the same there as when I had my earphone in before? Just wondering. Okay, now let's put some of this on. Then it won't stick to any. You could hear me the same. Yeah, so it's not working. The microphone is not working in my earphones, which is the whole purpose of getting the earphones, which ticks me off. But anyways, back to stamping. Going to put one there. And then I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put one there. Okay. Now, take this off. Get the embossing powder. And of course I can't see where I've stamped, so it's going to be a surprise where the embossing powder sticks. Okay, give it a good tap to get rid of any excess on there. Now there's a little bit here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think that looks okay. See, there's a bling there, so I'm going to have to put a bling over top of that one. Okay, so there we go. Okay, Holly, so you could hear me and it was not as loud as when I'm here in front of it, or not as loud as when I had my earphones in and turned around. Okay, I'm going to put the heat gun on now. And we'll cook the gold. La 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 la. There's one. I think I'm going to have to do a video chat with Ted, and we'll do some experimentation with the earphones, because I don't think the microphone is working. There we go. Not as loud as with the earbuds. Okay. Oops. I still lost my heat gun on the floor. All right. So there's my image. So I stamped it, put the mask on, added in the cherry cobbler ones, and then added on the ones that I stamped in gold. I'm just going to put this on there to keep that. Now I'm going to take Wink of Stella. Now you might notice something a little different about my Wink of Stella, because when I opened the package I thought, what the heck? They've changed the lid on it. Look, it's clear and sparkly. Yes, I had to initiate a new Wink of Stella because my old one died. Both of them died. So now I'm just going to go in here with my Wink of Stella and do the berries so that they stand out a little bit more. Because of course with the Wink of Stella, the ink reactivates. So we get totally different look with the berries. And I want to do these ones too, just because I want them to stand out a little bit more. This evening evergreen is like Blackberry Bliss in that it reactivates really nicely with Wink of Stella. There we go. So there's what it looks like with the Wink of Stella on there and the gold. That's the main part of the card. The rest of it is really quite easy. There's a bit of die cutting that needs to be done. So I'm going to take the edge die from the Eden's Garden dies and put it on here. Now I've made this really long compared to what I need, just to give me some room to play with it a bit. Oh, and I have changed the date for my catalog launch. I was going to do it on the Tuesday the 4th. Oh, nice. I guess I had built up quite a stock, Shanna, and I didn't have to order them for a while. I had originally scheduled my catalog launch party for the Tuesday the 4th of January, but my swaps are not going to be back in time, and I want to be able to show you some of the swaps that I get. So I've postponed it to Sunday the 9th. And the make and take packages are ready now. If anybody wants me to send them one, or if your local port pick up, please let me know and I will put your name on one. There's a limited number of packets, and I made the make and take is a calendar, a 2022 calendar. Okay. There's the die cut. Just get out the bits and pieces. Okay, Val, I will send one off for you. If you are part of my club, you're going to automatically get one. So if you're part of my club and you live out of town, then it'll go in the mail for you tomorrow. If you're part of my club and you live in town, it's in with your January card kit, which are ready to be picked up tomorrow morning as well. Okay, let's get rid of this part. I'm gonna make a note. Make and takes. Val. There, got it. Okay, so we have this. That's done, and this is done. I've already done that. So if you are out there stamping and you're using, just cut one of these, just a little bit. I just added it on one end because you don't really need it, but I decided I wanted it. Okay, and I'm going to use the Hello There from the same stamp set and my cherry cobbler. I need to spend at least 60 so I can get the Volkswagen stamp set. Yep. It's a good one. I've been playing with the new stuff. All the stuff I have, I've made at least 2 samples of everything. It's so much fun. Okay, so I'm stamping it. And I don't think you're going to have a problem spending at least $60, Val, because there is some really nice stuff in there. Okay, and I don't want it to be quite this long, so I'm just going to trim it down a bit. There we go. That's done. Apparently my scissors are all gummy. Hang on, let me get my glue eraser and clean my scissors. I spent time in the craft room, but I also spent time not in the craft room for the past week. Actually, spent time with the grandkids, and I was hoping to go, we went sliding, and you saw pictures of that, but I was hoping to go sliding this week, but it's too cold out there for Grandma to go sliding. So Grandma's staying home. Okay, now I just have to cut the inside piece. Oh, and I have to stamp it. Right, forgot. Okay, so I'm going to use stitch rectangle dies, and I'm using number, hang on, my dies are all discombobulated here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6. I'm using number 6 to cut for the inside. I'll just wing that through. -5 right now and snowing. Yeah, it's -7 here, and I don't know whether it's snowing or not. Hang on, let me go look. Nope, no snow. Not snowing in Port Alberni. Okay, need to stamp, which means I need dirty paper. There we go. I need one in gold, so I'm going to do it first. And I didn't do it first last time, but this one I'm going to do first. Oh, you must have a lot of snow then. Okay, let's do 2 of them. 1 and 2. There we go. Yeah, our roads are so icy that I don't think I can get out. Well, I can get out of the driveway, but I don't think I can get down our road because I have to go either up a hill or down a hill, then up a hill to get anywhere. And when Ted was out today, he said, don't go. It's not nice out there. Look at this. There's a lot of static in the air. Minus 39. Oh, Shanna. Oh, God. Yeah, my sister is in Edmonton visiting her daughter, and I laughed when she told me what the temperatures were. They went out for a walk on Christmas Day. They looked like bundled up snowmen. It was so funny. Okay. Shanna moved to BC. Yep, Shanna used to live in BC. Oh, it's snowing up where you are, Carmen? Nice. When Ted went up there today, he said it was snowing like a blizzard, and he came home and we hardly had any snow happening at all. I guess that's because you're closer to the mountains up there. Just cooking my embossing powder here. Okay. And now, get the cherry cobbler, and we'll add a couple of stamps of that. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so everybody who's stamping along with me, are you ready to do some assembly now? Oh, yeah, Yvonne, you don't live far from Carmen. You're very close to where Carmen is. Okay, which way do I want up? That way, I think. So this is the bottom. So I'm going to attach the gold to the bottom of the designer paper. And I think I'll put it there to there. And I want the stitched line to show. Like that. And then we'll go in here, and I'm going to see if I can get away with this or if it's going to be sticking out too far. Cut that off. And then go up here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, well. I bet you would. Yeah, my niece has, I believe this is her last year to get her degree. So then we'll see what happens. I don't know whether she'll be staying in Edmonton or not. Probably not. Okay, so this is going to go on here like this. So we'll just add some adhesive on here. I like it in Port Alberni. Only because I have grandchildren. I left around 2 and it was just snowing a little, but when I came home about 4, I had about 1.5 inches of snow. Oh, I don't want any more snow. I'm getting really tired of sweeping the snow off the sidewalk and the car tent. The good thing is that it's dry snow. Yes, so far it is. So you need to keep up on that sweeping, because once it starts to warm up, it's not going to be dry snow anymore. It's going to be ugly, wet, sloppy, slimy stuff. Okay, I'm putting this on here, but I put it on crooked, and I can't leave this sticking out because it's going to stick out too far. So I have to snip that off. Ah. Janet came to my door today, and I had to stick my nose outside. It was ugly. Didn't want to. Okay, so I've got that on there like that. Now this, I'm going to layer onto this piece of gold. So the Make and Take has the new supple shimmer paper in it. That paper is so pretty, but there's a boo-boo in the catalog. So in the catalog it says blue and pink, but it's not blue and pink. This is sticking down and I didn't want it to. Shoot. Oh well, I'm just going to trim that off a bit. Hang on. Don't go away. Stay right where you are. There. So it says blue and pink, but it's not. It's green, iridescent, and pink. It's really pretty, but just be aware that it's not blue. Okay, so this goes on here with dimensionals. Oh, that's awesome. Gotta love it when neighbors help out neighbors, eh? Yeah, we don't... Ted's been out a couple of times to shovel. No, not shovel, because he's got a quad with a plow. He's been out a couple of times to shovel the drive, or plow the driveway, because we had to make sure people could get here for dinner on Christmas Day, and even more importantly, I had to make sure that my UPS dude Jamie could come and deliver my orders for me. But we haven't had enough snow over the last 2 days for him to have to do that. Okay, I'm just getting the lids off of the... Now we have to decide. Maybe if I put this here, I can cover it up. Okay, so that's where that icky bling mookie thing is. So I'm going to line my thing up. Let me just get it centered here, because I want to be able to center this as best I can. You know, get it relatively even. Okay, put that down there like that. Nope, up a little bit higher. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. That's down. Now, the sentiment. Let's grab the sentiment. And I'm going to stick this on to the end like that. But first, I want to just do a little trimming so that the gold doesn't show past the edge of this when I apply it. I want that to be on there like that. So I'll just add a little bit of adhesive on the end of my sentiment here and attach this. Like that. Now this, oh good, it does cover it. Yay! There. So I'm going to put a dimensional underneath there and some adhesive on this end. And we'll just put that right down there like that. Or I'll move it down just a tad. There, that's better. Get it away from that. There's our front. Kind of cool, eh? So let's put the inside pieces in first, and then we'll put the bling on. So I'm going to put adhesive on my designer paper. And that's going to go right up against, sort of up against that fold there. Not right up against it, because I don't want to make it bind when it opens. There we go. That's going to go there, like that. Thanks, ladies. Let's trim off the excess. I always make it too long so that I make sure that it goes right from one end to the other. And then trim off the excess. And then we'll put this piece in there. Yeah, my Afghan is almost done. Almost done. It comes up to almost to my shoulders. And I'll put this one right in here like this. And I've got each set has 24 rows in it, and I've got 3.5 sets left to go till it's done. So probably another 1 to 1.5 feet. So it's going to be 5 feet long by the time I'm done. Okay, get out the jewels. Oh, got some right there. Let's just use these loose ones. Don't want to lose them. And I'm going to put one here. And I think I'll put one here. And then one up there. And then I don't know whether you can see or not, but on this one, see, I've used these ones too on there. I did put one there as well, just because, you know, you can't have an uneven number of them. So put one there. So now that's 4. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put one there. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're going to give it a try. Give it a try. See what it looks like. One there, and then we'll put one there. And of course it's not the same angle at all, which it should be. Come on, lift up. Come on. I'm being OCD now. I'm sorry. But I like things to be equal. There. Now wait for it. Wait for it. One right in the center. Maybe. Look what I did. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got to offset it. Got to add at least one more. So I'm going to add one down here. Uh-oh. Valerie, I just got an email that the Powell River Ferry is not running. Why? Let's see what it says. 42 minutes behind schedule due to accumulated delays from heavy traffic and snow removal. Oh dear. Okay, so there's the card. lots of bling on there because I have these. I might as well use them, right? Because, you know, come the 4th of January, I can't use them anymore. Okay, let's finish off the envelope. I've already scored it at 3/4 of an inch down both sides. And at one end, I scored it at 2 inches. And at the other end, I scored it at 4 1/4 inches. And now I'm just cutting off the... Yeah, that's pretty. I like that too. That's pretty. Those long ones are a little difficult to figure out where to use them because they don't fit on all the cards. It's like square ones. It has to look right when you go to use them. Okay. Cut this one, and I'm cutting on the inside of the score line because when I fold it I don't want it to hang out past the edge. So let's just do a test here. That one's good. That one's good. See, this side needs a little tiny bit of a trim. I don't like them when they hang out past the edge of the card. It doesn't look good, in my opinion. And you know, with my OCD. There we go. Oh, right. I did get that one too. The Texator Fairy's broken. Good Lord, what a time of the year for it to be broken down, eh? Those poor Texator people. Okay, so we'll just fold this up. And there's our envelope. I'm trying to figure out how I can use 6x6 because there's not a lot of overhang on that because we got a lot of 6x6 designer paper coming in Celebration. I want to be able to use it. All right, ladies. So those of you that are stamping with me, did you manage to keep up? I think it was Holly, Norma, Holly and Norma, did you get your cards made? Okay, now the draw. Now the draw. I remembered. Okay, so I have a package made up with some Daffodil Afternoon. Okay. Oh, well, as long as you're working on it. Daffodil Afternoon designer paper. This is part of the Celebration papers. These are the colors that are in it. Now, the background is vanilla, not white. And you're going to get a 6x6. Oh, okay. I should have told you to do a mask. I'm sorry. Whoever wins this is going to get 6x6 piece of all 6 different designer papers and some in color jewels. Oh, good, Yvonne. So, there's the prize. You have until Thursday, this Thursday, which is the what? The 30th. Thursday the 30th at 6 o'clock to comment on this post. If you are watching and you have not commented yet, please do. If you watch this in the replay, make sure you comment that you've watched it so that I can get your name in the draw. Now, I notice that none of our U.S. girls are here tonight, but if they do enter, or if anybody else enters that does not live in Canada, and their name is drawn, then I'm going to send you this card. And I will draw another name to win the designer paper, because that I can only send in Canada. So I have to get a Canadian winner. So we could potentially have more than one winner. And if I have two people that I have to give cards to, then I'll just use one of these cards. So everything is ready. I'll do the live draw on the wheel on Thursday night when we come back together to stamp again. Thursday night I'm doing, let me see, what am I doing? Oh, Blessings of Home. You see, I got the kit made. The card is on the board, ready for my catalog launch, so I have to get it off the board. And then tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, I will be on YouTube. I'm going to do 2 cards using In the Moment stamp set and the new coloring technique. So I'm going to be using this stamp set tomorrow at 10 o'clock on my YouTube channel. And if you can't make it live, it's always there for reruns as well. Oh, I just had a message from Connie. What did Connie say? She's been watching, but Facebook won't let her post. Oh, Connie. So I'm just going to write a comment in here then. Connie O'Shea was watching, just so her name will go in the draw. Very welcome. Oh, In the Moment, is that on your list? It's a lovely stamp set. And the Make and Take uses that. And I found a way to provide you with a stamped image to put onto the calendar. You just wait till you see how ingenious I have become. You're very welcome, Yvonne. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yes, Connie, my earbuds are supposed to be connected to my phone that is doing the recording, but I'm not sure they are or not. So I still have to do some experimentation with them. But I've only had them 2 days, so we'll see what happens. And I haven't had James come over yet to make sure that everything is hooked up properly. Because he's my tech guru dude. All right, ladies, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay warm and don't get snowed in. And I hope you can join me 10 o'clock tomorrow morning Pacific time on my YouTube channel. And if not, then I'll see you Thursday night at 8 o'clock right here in my craft room. And don't forget to let me know if you want the Make and Take. Holly wants a Make and Take. Gotcha, Holly. And Yvonne, yours is ready for you, waiting for to pick up the club cards. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Valerie. Thank you, Norma, for joining me. You're very welcome, Carmen. Thanks. Good night, Yvonne. Stamp and smiles, and bye for now.